All right, so we're gonna start with the new releases. I paid cover price for all of these, or most of them. So first up, we have Amazing Spider-Man number 9. This is another, Axe, Judgment Day, whatever it is, sort of tie-in. Same with number 10. I'm not caught up on Axe. I know nothing about it, so we're going to keep reading it. Amazing Spider-Man has been all right so far. I don't know how much longer this is going to stay on my pull list. I didn't really enjoy the first arc that much, so we'll see. Next up, we have a Batman 127. Again, I read arcs based on, or I read stories based on the arc, so I'm waiting for this arc to finish. So yeah, we'll go from there. Batman 127. This is Chip Zdarsky, so it's cool. Black Panther number 9. This is a cool Alex Ross cover. Honestly, I've just been picking him up for the Alex Ross covers. Other than those Alex Ross covers, it's kind of, it is what it is. So, number 9. Bloodborne number 2. Love Bloodborne. Fantastic video game. Yeah, we're going to check it out. Haven't read the first one yet, so looking forward to reading this. Creepshow number 1. This was sold out everywhere. This is really hard to find, but I'm glad I snagged a copy today at the LCS. So, Creepshow number 1. Daredevil number 3. Again, I just read, what is it? The Kingpin story, Devil's Reign. So I'm excited to check out Daredevil. Zdarsky again. Batman and Daredevil. He's killing it. Next we have Edge of Spider-Verse number 3 and Edge of Spider-Verse number 4. These are just first appearances. Honestly, I'm just kind of specking on a couple of these characters. So, haven't read the story yet. I'm waiting for the 5th one to come out so we can read it. We have Moon Knight number 15. This is a great story. Again, continuing. It is what it is. It's Moon Knight. Gonna keep grabbing those. Nice House on the Lake is back after hiatus. It kind of killed the interest I had in the book before. So we're going to finish it out and then see how the story ends, but it's not as good as the first issue. Stuff of Nightmares, number 1. I picked this up just because it's R.L. Stine. I love Goosebumps growing up, so, who didn't, so. R.L. Stine, Stuff of Nightmares. 10,000 Black Feathers. I have not cracked into this yet. I love Jeff Lemire, so, yeah. We're going to see how this one goes. This is an image book, so really cool. Thor number 27. This is a Venom tie-in. Ewing is writing this too with Cates. Not reading Venom at all, so I don't know if I'm going to be confused on that Thor book. Twig number 5. I think this is the B cover. This looks like a Momoko, which I believe it is. I have so many good things to say about Twig. It's amazing. Highly, highly recommend. Very good read and very fun. So, Twig. I think it would make a great, Spyro-esque video game, but I don't know. Vanish number 1. Saw the art inside, picked it up immediately, and threw it on my pull list. This book is awesome. Read Vanish. Donny Cates, Ryan Stegman, killing it. Vanish is awesome. Read this book. I'm not going to spoil anything, but highly recommend. World's Finest, number 7. Again, haven't really caught up on World's Finest. I'm a little behind on everything. Been reading a lot of Tinian lately, so this is a good one. And finally, this is still in the seal. This is Fantastic Four Full Circle. This is Alex Ross art. I love Alex Ross. Who doesn't? I'm excited to crack into this one and read it. So, Fantastic Four Full Circle. So I ended up paying $21 for this lot, which came out to a little over $1 a book. A lot of it is kind of just modern stuff. The good book is at the end. I'll show you that. I open all my eBay packages when they get here because, eBay, this person did not ship very well. So I want to double check everything's okay when I open it. So first up, we have Old Man Logan number 3 and number 4. It's okay. It is what it is. The covers are cool, but you know, it's kind of dollar bin stuff. We have Guardians of the Galaxy number 4 and number 6. Number 5 was not in there. Number 5 is the first Angela in the Marvel Universe. We have Inhuman number 3, Charles Soule. And Inhuman number 4. Not something I'm reading. I know what you're thinking. This lot sucks. But there is one good book in here that made it worth $21. Fearless Defenders number 2 and Fearless Defenders number 3. Not something I'm interested in. This one's kind of cool. This is A-Force number 3 through 5. So number 3, number 4, and number 5. A-Force is a cool series. So hopefully soon we could see them in the MCU. Some random Hulk books. We have Hulk number 5, Planet Hulk number 5, sorry. And a Hulk number 16. Uncanny X-Men number 5. These next 3 books are pretty cool. Not the reason I bought the lot, but still cool nonetheless. We have Secret Wars number 2. This is the first appearance of God Emperor Doom. Love Alex Ross. He did Thor dirty on this cover though. So cool book to have now. Secret Wars number 3. Again, great Alex Ross cover. And Secret Wars number 8. Cool Alex Ross cover. All right, these last 3 books, only one of them is good. So you're gonna notice the Captain America 21, a nothing book. Captain America 22, a nothing book. And Captain America 25. This is a cool book. This pays for the entire lot. This is the first appearance of Sam Wilson as Captain America. It's cool to own this book. The prices are inflated on this book right now, so you know, I'll hold on to it till something happens, but really cool to finally have this in my collection. I've been looking for this for a while for a good price. And so, yeah, that's this lot. Paid $21 for this lot. So this lot I got from a couple LCSs. Parker and I were driving around. So the first one we went to, this is Frank Miller Presents Ancient Enemies, Ashcan. I missed out on the first print. This is a second print. I am excited to read this. You know, it's Ronin book 2, so we'll see. And then on the shelf for cover price, they had a Rogues Gallery number 1. This was recently optioned. I'm going to get a bit of read. If it's something I like. My philosophy with books, on option books, is if you pick them up for cover price and you really enjoy them, keep them. If you pick it up for cover price, read it. It obviously was taken for a TV show for a reason. If you don't like it, sell it. So I'm going to give this one a spin. The premise sounded interesting, so Rogues Gallery number 1. I am working on my 2099 run. This is the first appearance of Hulk 2099. There are... How many books am I missing now? I'm missing Punisher. Not Punisher. Doom 2099. And I am missing Ghost Rider 2099. So those last 2 books are the ones I'm missing. Just a fun run to put together, or fun little collection of books. And we have Kingdom Come number 1. I think I paid $3 for this, but excited to finally give it a read. Kingdom Come. This book, I think, is super undervalued. This is the first appearance of Hawk and Dove. Threw it in a top loader. I think I paid $50 for this. It's all right condition, but again, I think this book is underrated, undervalued, much like a lot of the other DC keys. And you'll see some more later on that I think are a little undervalued. So it's cool to have. Showcase number 75, first appearance of Hawk and Dove. And then from the same shop for $25, we got the entire run of Secret Wars. So we have Secret Wars number 1, I'm so excited to read this. 25 bucks is a great price on this. Number 2, again, first appearance of God Emperor Doom. Number 3, you already saw this cover. You'll see my favorite cover coming up here. Number 4, God Emperor Doom on the cover there. Number 5. Number 6, Thanos on the cover. Like all of these are just amazing covers. Number 7. Number 9 is my favorite cover. Number 8, Galactus and the Thing. And my favorite cover of the lot. Number 9. Amazing, amazing books. So excited to have. Now we have a Strange Adventures number 206. This is the second appearance of Deadman. Really cool character. I don't think he gets enough love. This is a little sneak peek for later in the video. Awesome. I'm so excited to have this book. This next group of books I picked up from the dollar bin at my LCS. So we have, just working on my Fantastic Four run. Fantastic Four 295. This one is a lot more beat up than I thought it was, but it is what it is. Fantastic Four 301. Fantastic Four 308. Fantastic Four 370. Fantastic Four 393. This is also in the dollar bin. This cut on this is insane. I don't know how a cut is supposed to look like this, but this is Green Lantern number 5. I forgot the first appearances. I'll put it down here somewhere. Green Lantern number 5. Cool book. Night Thrasher number 1. This is the origin of Night Thrasher. This is a 90s book in its glory. You can see the chromium. Night Thrasher number 1. Ruins. This is a book that takes off of Marvel's. This is like a real-life look at the superheroes if they didn't have powers. So I'm excited to read that. He didn't have number 2. It's a 2-issue run, but very cool. Sleepwalker 31. This is a very low print. A lot lower than I thought it was. I saw it in the back issue bin, and I'm working on my Sleepwalker run. This is like a $30 to $35 book. Again, not the best condition. This one's probably an 8, but awesome cover and just an awesome book. And then the final dollar book I pulled up was X-Men Alpha. Ton of first appearances, not really worth anything, but it's cool to have. Another 90s wild chromium cover, so cool to have that one. And then the final thing I picked up, this was, I think, $2. This is Swordmaster number 1, Origin of Swordmaster. I'm not sure how many first appearances or if there's any first appearances at all in this, but it's cool to have. All right, next book. I paid $15 for this. I wanted to get it signed. I actually wanted the DC Universe logo variant. This is my all-time favorite cover, Green Lantern number 49. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know if this is a 9A. You can see I already taped off where I wanted it signed. So we'll see. I don't know if I'm going to send this in, but just an amazing, amazing cover. I love this book. All right, I think I overpaid a little bit on this lot, but they're only key issues, so. First little lot up is an X-Force number 2. This is a newsstand. Second appearance of Deadpool. With the Deadpool news coming out, this would be a cool book to have in a 9.8. Don't think this is going to hit a 9.8. Probably a 9.4. But it is a newsstand. Cool book. Dark Claw number 1. First appearance of Dark Claw. Wolverine, Batman crossover, Amalgam Comics. At one point I was collecting these. I don't know if I'm going to still continue. I have about 5 at this point, but Dark Claw number 1. Iron Man 281. This is the first appearance of the War Machine armor. Tony Stark puts it on in this issue. Cool book. Not a high grade, but still cool to have. Ultimate FF. I believe this is the first appearance of Ultimate. This is going to sound funny. Miles Morhamis. Let me open it up real quick. Yeah, there he is. There's a Miles Morhamus goofy book. But a first appearance nonetheless. So we'll hold on to this and see what comes of it. This I could not find any information on. It's a variant of the Order #1, so this is what it is. This is the first appearance of Spider-Hulk. There's a little waviness up here, but it could get pressed. Cool book. Alpha Flight #106. This is, I don't know if this was a first appearance. I don't remember what this one was. Oh no, this was the one where North Star comes out as being gay. Cool book to have. I'm excited to add this to my collection. I like Alpha Flight a lot, so I'm trying to find an X-Men first appearance of Alpha Flight. But yeah, this is cool. This is the first or second or third cameo of Jane Foster as Thor. Thor God of Thunder #25, also the last issue of the run. This is awesome. This is a first appearance of West Coast Avengers. This is a book that I think that every time I find cheap, I grab and I hold on to it. This one I think is going to go up in price pretty soon here. Very cool book. Happy to have that one. We have a Ghost Rider #31. This is the first full appearance of the Midnight Suns. I think 28 is the cameo, but that's the book everyone wants. This is the first full appearance. This is still a cool book to have. So I'm glad to have that one. This is the Crew #1. This is the first appearance of Isaiah Bradley's son. Yeah, if anything comes about the new Captain America movie, we'll see. But I'm going to hold on to this one for now. First appearance of Monica Rambeau as Photon. This is a hold book. We'll see what goes on in Guardians, what goes on in any of the other Avengers movies. But this is probably a 7.0. There are a couple spine ticks, could get pressed. It's a little dirty up here. But cool book. Marvel Superhero Secret Wars #3. Yeah, you all know this book. You all know this run. So that's cool. And then finally, we have a Marvel Boy #1. I wanted this book for a while. I couldn't find one for cheap. This is the first appearance of Marvel Boy and a few other characters. So this is a cool story. Grant Morrison. If you find this book for cheap, pick it up. And finally, we have my Grail slab. I'm so excited to have this book in my collection. So a little backstory on this book. Parker and I wanted this book for a long time. Our LCS was selling this book. According to cover price, the value of this book is about $470. But I don't go off cover price because there's only one sale in this grade to 6.5. And the one right underneath it, a 6.0, sold for about $650. So the LCS was asking $750, which sounded like a fair price. I told Parker about it. He said, dude, you're not going to find one for cheaper than $500. Went on eBay, saw it for $400, offered him $380, took it immediately. And I'm so happy to have this in my collection. I told you before it was going to be a little foreshadowing. We have Strange Adventures #205. The first appearance of Dead Man. Let me actually move the camera a little bit so you can see. 6.5. It is off white to white. Origin and first appearance of Dead Man. And there he is on the cover. Just an amazing cover. I'm so happy. This is like a Grail book for me. I've wanted this for so long. But yeah, that's everything that I picked up this month. We're going to throw it over to Parker. We have a lot more planned for this month, so be sure to watch our videos when you watch them. And Parker, take it away.
All right, I'm going to be showing off the new books first. The ones that I got from my local LCS. So this is Vanish by Ryan Stegman and Donny Cates. It's really cool. Very cool cover. Rogues Gallery. I wanted to read it. It was also kind of a spec book since it got optioned by Don Cheadle, I think. His production. It's really cool. Bloodborne, since I played it on PS4 a long time ago, I love this game. So I got number 2. It's pretty cool. Moon Knight, I'm reading this series. It's on number 15 right now. Hulk, also been reading that. Number 8. Pretty cool. Holy Mjolnir. Alright, that's it for the new ones this month. So I'm gonna be showing the back issue that I got. So first up is Tales to Astonish, number 88. Pretty good for $35. Yeah. Doctor Strange, number 3, from the Bronze Age. Pretty cool and very nice, clean book. Number 4, very good. And I also got a bunch of Spawns because I collect Spawn, and I have a lot of them. So 62, 65, and 66. So that was a couple that I got. I'm not actively searching for them, so I just found them in the local bins. So here's the big pile that I got from Dollar Bin searching. So I am collecting X-Men, so I found a bunch of X-Men. Yeah. So I'm getting some of the early issues, number 32, and then I'm mostly getting the later ones because I almost have all the early ones. So here we go, all of them. And these were all $1. I'm pretty sure I bought maybe 60 books. Very cool. Yeah. I'm also trying to get the new X-Men run, which is in the same run, but it's later in the books. They switched from X-Men to new X-Men back to X-Men. So some of the books are more higher priced with the new X-Men. I think the most highest priced one is $128. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it starts to get into really late issues. These I didn't have because I didn't want to get them. I wanted to focus on the earlier ones, but I couldn't pass these up. I needed to get my hands on them before anybody else did. This one, I think it's my favorite cover because it has Black Panther. I really like Black Panther. Really cool cover. Yeah, I got a lot of them. And we're getting the later issues, 188 to 192. I'm still missing a bunch scattered, but I have about 140 now of this run. So I'm going to try to finish it up. 203. Now I'm going to clear this off a little bit. And then show off the more expensive ones that I got this month. Yeah. So, since I'm getting Tales to Astonish, I got First Abomination, Tales to Astonish number 90, which is really cool. It's a good good condition. It's about a 7. Maybe a 6.5. Yeah. That's good. And then I already showed these off before, but I will show them again. Marvel Premiere, number 1. I got this graded, 7.5. Very cool. And then Submariner, number 1. Signed by Roy Thomas. They're both signed. One on his leg, and also on his leg area. Very cool. 6. And then a First Conan. Yeah. Signed. Also white pages, so that's really cool. It looks very nice. I'm very happy with these ones. But overall, this month has been very successful in the comic book hunting. And I got a couple runs that I was collecting. So, yeah, X-Men and Tales to Astonish and Doctor Strange and Spawn. So, thank you for watching.